All right, so I figured I would actually just tell the story because it's going to be so much easier than typing this out. So in my first year, I was still getting Zillow leads, and I got one for some people who were driving out from Salt Lake City to go look at houses in South Tacoma. So naturally, I did the smart thing, and I met them at the house versus in person, and try and court them like I do now. Anyways, so show the first house, totally fine, nothing wrong with it, completely normal. Go to show the second house, it's a flip house or cleaned up. I open the door, their kid starts running up and down the hallway. They start exploring the bedrooms, and knowing that this part of town, people usually convert garages, or there's a high chance that you convert garages to bedrooms. I decided I'll go take a peek over there and see if I can find if there's a bedroom, and if the expensive stuff like the furnace and the hot water heater is over there, so I can kind of inspect it. So I open up to the garage, and it's carpeted, which means, of course, it's finished. And it's a little hallway going down, and on the ground, there's just a pair of sunglasses sitting in the middle of this empty house. There's no staging. There's no art. Cabinets are clean, blah, blah, blah. Just a pair of wraparound shades. So I go and I walk over to him and inspect him. Nothing weird about him. And I look to my left, and that's where there's the hallway opening into the garage where, you'd find the electrical panel and all that stuff. But they finished it to be a normal garage or a normal bedroom. And in the right-hand corner, there is a naked woman lying on the ground with her eyes open and her tongue hanging out of her mouth. I did 2 or 3 scans because my brain couldn't handle exactly what I was seeing. She didn't look like she was breathing or anything, just wide-eyed open, laying there. No clothes in sight on top of that, so it's just this naked person laying there. So, I give a call hey, are you okay? Hello? Do you need me to call an ambulance? No response whatsoever. So I yell back into the living room, hey everyone, showing's over. Everyone needs to get out right now. So we all get out. I say, hey, I'm pretty sure there's a dead body in there. Like I said, first year doing this, didn't finesse it as well as I should have. Let me call the listing agent. Oh, that's so good, Phoebe. Call the listing agent. He doesn't answer. Call him again. He doesn't answer. Shoot him a text. Say, hey, I'm pretty sure there's a dead body in your listing. I don't know what to do. So I go back to my clients, and this happens all the time where we're at, people will break in on meth and stuff, and then whatever. Oh, that's so great. So could we look at some more? Me naturally being super hungry to get some money in my pocket and not wanting to deal with it, I go, sure, let's keep going. So I get in. Oh, that smells so good, sweetie. So I get in my car and I call my managing broker and I ask her, what do I do? And her response is what everyone's response is, and what should have made sense is you call 911. And the famous line in my office for a year afterwards was, but it's not my listing, it's not my problem. And then the amount of pushback's always kind of funny. So, is that a good... Oh, what a good flower. So, my managing broker calls 911, and I get an incoming call from 00000, etc. on my caller ID in my car. I answer, it's Tacoma Police, and they're like, hey, did you see which person broke in? No, I wasn't looking. Do you see if they were breathing? I'm like, I didn't want to touch them. I'm not checking that. They're, blah, blah, blah questions. Sure, whatever. Sloan, who is my managing broker, Daddy, I'll read the book right when he's done telling the story. Sloan, my managing broker, calls and says she'll go take care of it. And she's driving down from central Tacoma to far south Tacoma. By the time she gets there, The door is knocked down to the house. This woman's in handcuffs at the front. And turns out she just faked being dead to scare me away. It was super effective. Who knows what sort of weird shit she would have tried to pull if I had tried to check her pulse or anything. So the moral of the story is, if you find weird shit in a listing like that, you just call 911 and let them deal with it. That's what they're paid for.